Hi everyone, it's Laura, and I hope you're all doing well. So today I wanted to share with you all how I stay fit and healthy. So if you're interested, then keep watching. So the first thing I do is I eat when I'm hungry and I don't eat when I'm not. And for me, what I've learned is when listening to my body, assessing whether or not I'm hungry before I eat. And it's not something that I sit there and I ponder it for a long period of time. It's become something that's subconscious. But definitely initially, I had to be extremely intentional about it and be like, am I really hungry or am I eating it just because it's there? Especially when I'm at work or socializing, that's a big time when food's just laying out, people just bring food in. And if you're eating when you're not hungry, then that's a way that you're not listening to your body. And if you're someone who's wanting to lose weight, then that's something to keep in mind. The second thing I do is I always keep healthy food on hand, whether I'm at home, whether I'm at work, whether I'm in my car, whether I'm socializing, whatever it may be. If the healthy food isn't there, then you're not going to eat it. So it's super important to always have healthy food available, and that will help prevent you from making rash decisions, from picking up food that's not healthy, from doing a quick fix and things like that. So making sure that you always have something healthy on hand that's easy to grab, that won't go bad quickly. For me, a lot of times it's nuts and seeds. I'll keep some type of bar with me. I really like Lara bars. Those are my favorites. And just something quick and easy. Tip number 3, which this is something I've been doing recently, is making drinking water fun. Because for me, a lot of times I'll forget to drink water. But if it's something that I'm craving or that tastes really good, then I'm more apt to drink it and remember to drink it. Some things I've been doing to help liven up my water is I've been mixing half and half water, half coconut water. I've been doing a can of LaCroix or some carbonated water with 12 ounces of that, and then adding 20 ounces of water. Another good idea, if you're someone who you like fresh juices, maybe doing a quarter fresh juice and fill your water bottle up the rest with water. That's another option. What I've been doing, I have a 32-ounce water bottle that I keep with me, and I drink one of them while at work and then one of them when I get home. So the fourth thing I do is I listen to my body when it comes to physical activity. So if I don't feel like exercising, I don't force myself to do it, but if I'm really in the mood to exercise, I really go hard and do what feels right. Especially when it comes to cardio. I have been a runner my whole life, and so I have it in my mindset, if I said I was going to run X amount, then if I don't do it, I feel like I did something wrong or I didn't do as much as I should have. But once I've started listening to my body, I've recognized that no, this is what's good for me. It's good for me to only run 2 miles when I was going to run 4, because I'm listening to my body, I'm listening to my knees and my joints, my muscles, my heart, my overall health. So as a result, it's also forced me to get out of my comfort zone, to get out of my box, and to try different forms of physical activity. Because for me, the lower part of my body is a lot more muscular than the upper part of my body. So it is important to mix it up, to not just do cardio, to not just do yoga, which I'm very guilty of, but to do different types of physical activity. The fifth thing I do is I cook in bulk. Rarely do I cook a meal just for that night or just for that meal. Oftentimes whenever I cook enough for at least 2 meals, a lot of times 3 to 4 meals. I'm someone that I could eat the same thing all the time and wouldn't get sick of it. So oftentimes what I'll do is I'll cook Monday night. Whatever I cook, I'll have Monday night for dinner, and then I'll have it for lunch the rest of the week. And I'm totally content with that. If I don't cook in bulk, then that's when it's easier to do kind of like grab and go foods, which I prefer not to do because it doesn't make me feel as good. I don't have as much energy. And so I've learned, for me, it really works to cook in bulk. Sometimes if I do soups and things like that, I'll put them in the freezer and just pull them out for a quick meal. But oftentimes I finish the food within the week. The next thing I do is I start my day off right. The majority of the time I have some type of smoothie for breakfast. If I don't have a smoothie, then it's typically oatmeal. And what I love about smoothies is you can always mix it up. There's always something new to try. There's always different flavors to combine, and I find a lot of fun in it. Also, for me, it's a time that I make sure to get my vitamin D and my calcium. And a lot of times too, I'll get my iron by putting the greens in the smoothie as well. So for me, not only is it important to start out the day with a glass full of pure energy, it's also a time for me to be intentional about consuming certain types of vitamins and minerals, just because smoothies are so easy to just add whatever, and as long as you're putting some type of sweet fruit in there, it'll mask the flavor of anything. And the last thing I do, which is, in my opinion, the most important, is I take care of my mental health. And for me, it's meditation and journaling. My new favorite guided meditation is Boho Beautiful. I don't know if you've heard of them, but it's a couple and the girl does guided meditations. If you're not into meditation and you're religious, praying, reading, like I said, journaling, even going for a walk, you can kill two birds with one stone and get your physical activity and your mental health in for that day by walking or running. And a lot of times those go hand in hand, physical activity and mental health as well. But for me, that's extremely important because it reduces my stress levels, it reduces any anxiety, and as a result, I physically feel better all around. So I hope these tips helped y'all out. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Also, check me out on social media. Check out my book. It's all about living a plant-based lifestyle. I'll leave a link below. Also, I'm available for meal planning and nutrition counseling. I'll leave all the information for that below as well. And if y'all have any suggestions for future videos, I'd love to hear from y'all. I want to know what y'all like. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So the winners of the Bob's Red Mill giveaway are Lisa Schelt and Wonderland. And I'll be in contact with y'all via Instagram. Thanks to everyone who entered.